been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. You know that song? Do y'all know that song? Can you hear me? Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to look over here. I'm trying to do this in landscape, so we're gonna see how it goes. Trying it again. Um, I finally got another phone case because I needed to replace it, but I got the same kind of phone case, so the sound is probably still a little muffled, but it's a little clearer with the case on. So I'm leaving it on for now. I guess I'll probably watch this little clip back to see how it goes. See how it sounds. Hold on. Okay, it didn't sound bad. I thought it was worse when I tried a video at home earlier. It seemed a little worse, but yeah, it's okay. Anyway, here I am. How y'all doing? How you been? It's been a few weeks, I think. You know, this works. I figured this out last time too. It works better if I have my shades on because then you you probably can still tell that I'm not looking at the camera, but it's not as obvious. Um, yeah, I am at the gym in the parking lot. I just got finished. I'm about to go get some groceries. So let me give you a little quick rundown of what happened this morning. Okay, I mean nothing happened, just thought process. So I almost skipped the gym today because I was gonna go ahead and mow the yard, and I just moved over to where the air might be blowing into the phone. Sorry, hopefully you can't hear that. Yeah, I was gonna skip so I could mow, and I was just kind of keeping an eye on like the temperatures or what it's supposed to be today. So, okay, this is where it was. I was thinking about 9 o'clock would be good. 9 a.m. Figured that might give it time for the grass to dry. You know, it's dew on the grass. Grass is wet. I don't need to be mowing while the grass is wet. So, like, okay, about 9, it was gonna be like I think it was like 70 something. I think it's supposed to be like low 70s, but then it was getting where it was gonna start creeping up though, right? So that I was thinking that. And I was like, but I knew I still needed to get groceries today. This is a grocery week, so I was still gonna have to come out and do that afterwards anyway. And yeah, I was sitting there and I had the window open, which you saw. That clip was when I was sitting there looking out the window. And I had to tell you something about that too. Okay, but anyway, so I was sitting there and I could see the light hitting the water on the grass. It was almost 9 o'clock then. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a little bit before this dries up because the temperature was low. It's still early in the morning. It's gonna take a little while for it to dry. So I'm like, okay, by the time this dries, it'll be at the point that it's gonna be already like in low 80s or somewhere around there, right? And because it's the morning time, it's gonna be low 80s and getting hotter. Whereas, which actually right now it's noon, and my car is reading 82. And it's supposed to be a little warmer than that, but anyway, whatever. So, yeah, interesting. Well, I was thinking that okay, so it'll be already warm and getting warmer. Well, if I wait until around the time that I normally mow in the evenings, it'll be mid to low 80s, but because it's evening, it'll be getting cooler. At that point, it's already dropping. So, and then also, by then, like the way the properties are set up, like I'm close to this road, this side road, and there's a tree line on the other side of the road. So when I start mowing, it's like the sun is already down far enough that those trees are casting a shadow over, like far enough over that it's hitting my yard. So it'll still be like mid to low 80s when I get started, but I'll have shade. Early in the day, I don't get shade over my yard. Like, I was gonna say it at all, but there are a few trees across the very back of the property, so I'd make maybe like 2 or 3 passes, and then I'd be out in the sun the rest of the time. So it'll still work out better for me to do it later. It was a nice thought, just getting it done. But anyway, before I get too far, so I was sitting there this morning looking out the window, and I don't know if I showed y'all these nests. I'll show it to you when I get home if I don't forget. But I have those 2 shrubs in the back border, and I don't trim them or anything. They're just kind of there for some structure. And there's a nest in each one of them. So one of them is close to my bedroom window, and I can see them out there. Well, I was kind of looking through the window, but I couldn't actually tell. And I was like, oh, are they gone? Like, did I miss them? Because it was just some eggs. Oh, actually, this is like the second hatching. Okay, because there's already been some babies and they're gone. And they like immediately put some more eggs in there. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know they did that. I thought they laid eggs like once a year or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, there's some more eggs in there. But I couldn't really see them, and I thought they were gone. I was like, how did I completely miss that? So I opened the windows, kind of stuck my head out so I could see, and the eggs are still there. So I think it was just two. And I'm sitting there with my head still just kind of out the window, and this hummingbird flies up to these zinnias that are right in front of me, and it's just like around the flowers. I'm talking about like a little more than a foot away from my face. And I was just like, hold on, wait, let me take that stop. I was sitting there, and then it flies up, and I was like, just watching. I was like, I was tripping because I wasn't even that still. Like, I was moving my head a little bit because I wasn't expecting it, and it just flew up, and it was just doing its thing. Like, I wasn't there, and then at one point, it was off the flower, and it was facing me. I wasn't told to this truck because they pulled up and they haven't moved since they parked right there. But anyway, so it was facing me, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, because I don't need the snake trying to fly into the window. So I moved, and it flew away. But then I grabbed my phone, and I was trying to wait for it to come back, and it didn't come back while I was sitting there. So that's how you ended up with a flower video, because I just took a video of the flowers with those like moths. Were those moths or butterflies? I don't know what those were, but yeah, that's how you ended up with that video. So yeah, so I'm going to get groceries. I'm going to Publix because I'm going to Publix first, and then I'm going to Kroger. But I signed up for like the whatever, what do they call it? It's like a rewards program kind of thing, some loyalty programs, something like that. Anyway, they have a name for it, at Publix. It's like how Kroger's is Kroger Plus, right? I think. They have a name for it at Publix. And I have a $5 off of $30 thing, or coupon, or whatever, from them, or reward, whatever. So I'm about to go try to use that. But I may not show too much of that because I'm going to need my phone so I can kind of compare prices to see, what's actually going to be worth it for me to get there versus getting at Kroger. So yeah, I'm going to run over there first, and then I'll go to Kroger and get the rest of my groceries. I'm going to go home, and I will be... Sorry. See that this dude just got destroyed. Sorry. Okay. Hold on, pause. And we're back. Sorry. That's so random. Okay. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get groceries and I go home and just kind of do some stuff around the house for a little bit until it cools off, and then I will mow. We're gonna mow the yard a little later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me tell you, I'm just not leaving Kroger. Not Kroger, sorry, Publix. If you have been paying attention, or if you remember, I talked about how I started coming over here looking at stuff because they had the yogurt, the dairy-free yogurt that I get. They had it buy one, get one, or something like that, or it was like 10 for 10, something. Well, they didn't have it in the ad. But I went ahead and walked over there, just not to look at that, but to look at a different yogurt that I think they did have in the ad on sale. And don't you know, they had my yogurt 2 for $4, buy one get one. So it was basically $1 each. So I got a bunch of those, right? Got a bunch of them, and then I went and put a bunch of stuff back so that I was not. That put me at like $40 some. I was also spend like 30 in here, so that came out to like 35 before tax, and then $5 off. But then it ended up being back up like 34 or something once tax with tax and everything. But yeah, so I am pleased. I am pleased. And now I got some chicken tenders, fried chicken tenders. I would normally, if I get some from over here, I'll get their wings or a wrap or something. But they didn't have, like, they'll usually have the wings already out. Or it's like the 5 wings, and they have it on like the menu. You can order 5 wings and it's the same price, but they just have it already packaged, so you don't have to go and get it. You can just grab it out the thing. But yeah, they didn't have them. They had these, so I just got this instead. So I'm gonna eat these on the way to Kroger and get the rest of my groceries. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I was gonna try a different one, but yeah, we got a bunch of those. It's gonna last me for quite a while, quite a while, and yeah, that's it. These tenders are not great. I wish they had the wings. Had them out. I don't even know if they had any over on the other part. I didn't see them. Okay, so I am actually about to get ready to start mowing. It's a little before 6. I want to start, I don't know, maybe like 6, between 6:30. So yeah, I just folded up some clothes. I finished putting that stuff away, and then I'm gonna mow. What time is it? It's like 5:52. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I wanted to explain something. Well, share something. So I don't have a dresser or anything in my room. So I have a couple of these that I think you saw me pull from under the bed. I have 2 of those. One of those actually has clothes and stuff in it, and the other one is bedding kind of stuff. So I have that, and then I don't know if y'all have probably seen it at some point. This like storage bench. It's like a upholstered bench in the corner in my room. I have clothes in that, and then I have stuff hanging in the closet. Um, so the thing is, since I have had my own place, I've never had a dresser. So in my apartment, it was a walk-in closet, and it had shelves. There was a lot of shelving, so I didn't need a dresser. Um, yeah, I didn't need a dresser there. And I think I had that bench there too, so I probably had some stuff in there. But yeah, for the most part, most stuff was in the closet on the shelves or hanging up. And then here, I have, it's not a walk-in closet, but it's really deep. So it's like you see the doors, and it's like the doors are here, but then the closet actually goes like this far. I'm not sure how much of me you can see, but anyway, so it's a lot of space in there. I don't actually have any clothes on the shelves in there. I used to. So some of the stuff that is in that thing under the bed used to be on the shelf in the closet, but now it's in there instead of on the shelf in the closet. And it's just other stuff on the shelf now. And then my linen, like towels and that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is in the what's the word I'm looking for? Linen closet in the bathroom. Let's see. So yeah, that is a thing. I like not having a dresser. So the thing was, my apartment, my bedroom was probably the size of my living room here. Like it was a one bedroom apartment, but square footage wise, it was almost as big as my house. I think it was like, was it 950? My house is like 1050 or is it 1150? I think it's 1050. But yeah, it was a one bedroom apartment, really big bedroom, an even bigger living room, a dining room space, kitchen, laundry connections, all of that. Like a kitchen where you walked in and you kind of curved around. Like it was a good bit of space. Bathroom had like the his and hers kind of countertop, and like I said, the walk-in closet, and then there was a like coat closet in the hall and stuff like that. So it was a good size space. But yeah, so anyway, that was plenty of space where I could have had a dresser, but I had enough, enough stuff in the closet that I didn't really need it. Which I think I had thought about getting one, and I was going to put it in the closet just so I wouldn't have it out in the room. And I had a desk in my room, so it was my bed, the desk, and then that storage bench and nightstand, stuff like that. But yeah, so I don't have a dresser. Have not had a dresser since I left my parents' house. Like my apartment in college, those were furnished and we had dressers there, but I went back to my folks' house when I left college. So that was the last place I stayed with a dresser. Was at my parents' house. Yeah, I mean, it works for me. It works. Most of the time I don't actually pull that from under the bed. So I have them both positioned, well, not both. I have that one positioned where I can just get down on the floor and I can just reach under the side of the bed and unzip it and reach in and grab what I need because I know where everything is in there. So I don't really pull it out unless I'm putting stuff in. So right now it'll be out while I put everything up. But yeah, it works. Anyway, just figured I would come back and say something. I've been on here since I left the grocery store. Did I tell you about the yogurt? Yes, I told you about the yogurt. I was sitting in the car in the parking lot. Okay. Yep. I don't think there's anything else to say right now. Okay, bye. Okay, wait. I forgot something that I was gonna mention. I got you on the front camera now. So I took the case off of the back when I just recorded that other video. But anyway, whatever. So last weekend we went to a family reunion for some of my dad's family. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure that's open so that hopefully the sound isn't too bad. Yeah, for some of my dad's family, and let's see. So I left work early Friday, so I worked a half day that Friday, and then went over to my folks' house so I could ride down with them. And they were doing some stuff Friday, but we got there, we got to where we were staying, and just kind of stayed in that night. And it was just a good number of us that went down. And then Saturday we went out, to where everybody was at. We hung out. It was great. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of videos. So I think I'll put one of those here. He acting up on his jet ski. So yeah, that was fun. So one of the cousins, listen, I don't know most of the people that were there, okay? One of the ones that was hosting it is a part of this boat club. So a lot of them came out and brought like their boats and jet skis and stuff. And where we were at, we were on this lake and like these pavilions on the lake. Well, not on the lake, but back in the trees, but anyway, at the lake. And so yeah, so they brought their stuff out and everybody ate and everything. They took everybody took. Well, I say everybody, whoever wanted to go, they took them riding. So yeah, it was really fun. Even just watching everybody, it was fun. And it rained. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me tell you. So it was hot. It was so hot, and the way these pavilions are set up, it's like they're in the trees. So it's nice and shaded, but there's no electricity. There was no electricity out there, so you can like bring like those big like fans, like those big ones, or any fans really, unless you have some kind of way of running it. And it was just hot. This was last Saturday. What's today? What's today's date? Oh, man, it's not gonna show me. Hold on. Today is the 19th. This was August 12th in Georgia. Okay, we're in LaGrange. I can tell you it doesn't matter. Yeah, on the 12th, and it was hot, and it was like, oh man, it looked like it's gonna rain, and I was like, I hope it does rain. It's gonna cool it down, and it did. And it did cool us down, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful, but then it was storming though. So the rain is blowing under here, and we're under here with like the tablecloths blocking the rain. And a lot of people just went and sat in the cars and stuff. So like my sister, my oldest sister, her husband, and their son, and my niece's baby, so their grandson were there. So they took him and went back to their car and sat there in the car. And I had just got my food, me and my middle sister. So we're sitting there. We had some folding chairs like the not the stadium chairs. Those are the ones that you put on the bleachers, right? Are those stadium chairs? Anyway, the chairs that open up, they be in bags and they open up. We had those. So these chairs have backs on them. So I was just turn my back to the rain, and I'm crushed down like this. But I still had my hair twisted, so I had it in a ball up here, so my hair is just wet, but I'm just sitting there here eating my food. And it was raining, y'all. But let me tell you, when the rain was over, it was nice. It was nice. But yeah, it was good. It was a good weekend. It was a nice trip with the family. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all about that. Let y'all see the water. It was nice. Oh, actually, on that clip, that at that point, that was the last ride. We were on our way back because it started getting really cloudy. It's about to start storming again, and it did. It started raining when we got back. So, well, not as soon as we got back, because I stood out on the dock for a little bit. So yeah, not long after we got back though, it started raining again. So then, of course, everybody was coming back in, or had already came back in by then. Yeah, that's good. That's cool. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, it's dark, but I said I was gonna show y'all that nest. You see it? That's one. There's the other one. This is the one close to me, or close to my room. Yo, look, it's a frog. It's stuck in my car. I text my neighbor, and he said he gonna come get it. You know what? Did I record that frog video in portrait? I think I did. I forgot. You know what? I think I might have recorded the bird videos in portrait too. Habits. But anyway, he got the frog out, and he didn't break it. He got the whole thing out. So I was like, I told him, he was like, you just don't want it broken at all? Or so I was like, listen, I don't really mind. I just didn't want to be the one to do it. Because I just felt like it was going to bust in my face or something. But he got it out in one piece. So shout out to good neighbors, man. They be looking out. I really appreciate them. They're wonderful. And not just because they be doing stuff for me. They're good people. Okay, but yeah, so I'm done with outdoor stuff for tonight. It's dark. Got a few things I'm probably going to try to do in the morning. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm going to take a shower. And I'm going to go ahead and put my bedclothes on and say something. But I'm just going to go ahead and get dressed for bed, because I'm not going anywhere else. And I'm going to eat something. And I got to finish putting clothes away. And I think okay, so I think I'm going to have taco soup this week. Which, oh shoot, I gotta go get a pepper from outside. Dang. Okay, I thought I set the alarm already, but I haven't. I need to go get a pepper. Or two. I don't think I have any in the refrigerator. No. I need to go get a couple of peppers. But yeah, I'm gonna have taco soup this week, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that started tonight and put it in the crock pot, because I'm kind of on the fence about some plans for tomorrow that could have me busy a good bit of the day. So yeah, so that takes my meal prep time. It wouldn't take all of it, but it would just kind of have me rushing, and I don't like to do that if I can help it. So yeah, I need to go ahead and go get that pepper right now. So I'll go do that, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed and probably come up here and put the soup together and get it in the crock pot so it can be cooking overnight. That's it. I hope you guys had a good week, are having a good weekend, and I hope you have a good week, since you'll be watching this on Sunday or at some point after Saturday, whenever you decide to watch it. Yeah, have a good week. Bye.